Hello everyone, Pickle here. I made a lot of videos about Egypt, and so I thought today I would wrap up most of Egyptian mythology into one short video, since I've mostly just focused on individual gods. We'll just get straight into it right now. It all started with Ra, the sun god and the king of the universe. He had two children, Shu and Tefnut. Shu and Tefnut were the gods of air and moisture respectively, although besides that they weren't very important, but they did have children together. Those were Nut and Geb, the sky goddess and the earth god, being the actual sky and earth. They also wanted to have kids, but Ra prevented it from happening on any day of the year, so Nut and Geb made a deal with Khonsu to get 5 more days. Together, Nut and Geb had 5 children. Osiris, the god of agriculture, who was married to his sister Isis, the goddess of magic and motherhood, Set, the god of chaos and evil, Nephthys, god of rivers and Set's wife, and Horus, god of the sky. Of them, 3 are important: Osiris, Isis, and Set. Isis wanted her husband and brother Osiris to become king of the gods. She did this by poisoning Ra. Ra was dying, and Isis said she knew a way to help. However, it required her to know his true name. In Egyptian myths, true names are very powerful things to know, giving you extreme power over the person it belongs to. Desperate, dying Ra gave his true name to Isis. Isis cured her great-grandfather, then forced him to retire as king of the gods, and let Osiris become king. Ra had no choice. Osiris became the king of the universe and the gods. However, Osiris would have a very short rule. Set, god of evil and chaos, was very jealous of his brother. He wanted to become king, and so he used a strategy similar to Isis's. He invited his brother to a party, and then after some games and trickery, chopped up his brother into 13 pieces and dumped him into the river. Isis had no time to grieve the death of her husband and searched the river for his body, along with the help of her sister Nephthys. They found all 13 pieces, but part of the 13th piece was bitten off by a fish. Isis was not able to resurrect him. However, like most religions, the Egyptian religion believed in an afterlife. Osiris became the king of the dead. Set became the king of the gods. However, it wouldn't be for long. Isis became pregnant with her son before Osiris died. He was named after his uncle, Horus, basically replacing him as sky god. Horus wanted revenge. Isis raised her son alone, but she told him stories of his father and his uncle. Most of the gods did not like Set, Horus included. Horus challenged Set to a duel, and they fought for control of the universe. In Egyptian mythology, good always triumphed over evil, and God of good, order, and purity won the fight against evil, chaos, and violence. Horus became the king of the gods and the god of kings, representing pharaohs and being seen as their protector. There are many different versions of the myth, and a lot of different things that could have happened to Set. In some myths, he was banished, forced to leave Egypt forever. In some, Horus killed him in battle. And in some, the competition was organized, and Set was kept among the gods, since you can't really ever truly get rid of evil, just like you can't get rid of Set. The 10 gods we talked about in this video were the most worshipped in ancient Egypt, and the main story of this video is called the Osiris myth, the most elaborate myth in ancient Egypt, and the most important to Egyptian life. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and consider subscribing. I have a lot more content which I think you'll enjoy. If this does well, I'll definitely do a part 2, since there's a lot more I can do with this series. So like the video and leave a comment telling me what you thought. With all that said, I've gotta go. See you next time in another video. Goodbye!